Hello everyone, so welcome back to Pabbly Connect. So in this video we will learn how to send coaching classes details to Facebook leads on WhatsApp. So imagine this, you are running a coaching class, and to promote your coaching class and to bring more students, you are also creating Facebook lead ad campaign. Now let's say a new lead called as John has been generated from your Facebook lead ad forms. So you have John's name, his email address, and of course his WhatsApp number. So what you plan to do here is, on this WhatsApp number, you want to send him a message. And this message would be something like this: Hey John, thank you for registering. These are my coaching class details. Now here you have two choices. The first choice is, you can copy the details of John from Facebook lead ad forms, sort it out, compose a message, and manually send it to John on WhatsApp. Now this is actually very repetitive and tiresome. So here I would suggest that you bring in some automation so that whenever a new lead is generated from Facebook lead ad forms, it will automatically send a message on WhatsApp. Now the problem here is, there is no active connection between Facebook lead ad forms and WhatsApp. So in cases like these, we have to bring an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that will integrate Facebook lead ad forms and WhatsApp. The best part of using this process is, a person without any technical background can perform this integration very easily. Now before I show you the steps, how about we begin with a real-time example?
Okay, so as you can see, this is a form that I have built in Facebook lead ad form. Now the idea is that a person called as John Mark is interested in filling the form after seeing my ads. And this is the WhatsApp profile of John. So John is going to submit the form. So the details are email. This is the email john123@gmail.com. This is the full name John Mark, and this is the phone number. This is the date of birth, the city, as well as the street address. So the idea is that once the form submission is made by John Mark, we will check whether he has received a WhatsApp confirmation message from me. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click on next and submit. So the form submission has been made by a person called as John Mark. So let us go to the WhatsApp profile of John Mark to check what is the message that John Mark has received on his WhatsApp number. So let us explore. Okay, so this is the message that John Mark has received. Hi John Mark, thank you for showing your interest in Magnet Brains Education. That is the name of my coaching. We have attached a detailed fee structure brochure in the PDF file. So as you can see, this is the PDF link that we have attached. So if John Mark is interested, he's just going to click on this link. Now, as you can see, it is showing test PDF file. I've just basically for the test purpose inserted this test PDF file. Okay, but in your case, you should enter your own brochure for your own coaching. If you have any queries or want to discuss anything, feel free to contact us at admin@pabbly.com. So this is the Gmail address through which if the customer, that is John Mark, has any queries, he can just simply ask. For more details, you can visit our website www.magnetbrains.com, or if John Mark is interested, he's just going to click on this link and visit the website. So you must be thinking, how did I do it? How did I manage to send the data from Facebook lead ad forms to WhatsApp? Okay, so in just 3 easy steps, you can send the data from Facebook lead ad forms to WhatsApp. So in the first step, you're basically going to connect Facebook lead ad forms with Pabbly Connect. So first of all, you are going to obviously log into Pabbly Connect. And after that, you are going to integrate Facebook lead ad forms to Pabbly Connect. Now in the second step, collect the data from Facebook lead ad forms in Pabbly Connect. So you're going to make a submission in Facebook lead ad forms. The data of that lead will be collected in Pabbly Connect. Now we have the step 3. Now send the same data to 𝑣𝗏𝗏 to send the messages on WhatsApp. So here's the thing. You cannot directly send the messages on WhatsApp. So here in this video, I'm using an official API of WhatsApp called as 𝗏𝗏𝗏 for sending the WhatsApp message. Using 𝗏𝗏𝗏, you can easily send messages on WhatsApp to your users, customers, leads, or even students. So if you're not familiar with 𝗏𝗏𝗏, it's totally fine. So let us begin the process. Okay, so to begin the process, in the new tab, just type pabbly.com, 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 press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. All you have to do is just hover on products, and here you will find the part that is connect. Just simply click on connect. Okay, so this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. All you have to do is just click on sign up for free. Here you can build your own account in just 2 minutes. In my case, I have already built an account. So when I click here, I will be brought to the app section of Pabbly. So this is the app section of Pabbly. Let me just scroll down and here you will find connect. Just click on access now. Okay, so at the top right corner, you will find a button, create workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Facebook to WhatsApp. Of course, you can give any name according to your choice. And let me just straight away click on create. So when you click on create, you will find two windows, the trigger window as well as the action window. Now I want to send the data from Facebook lead forms to Pabbly Connect. So that is why I'm just typing in Facebook. So here we have choices, Facebook lead forms, Facebook comments, Facebook groups, and Facebook pages. Let's go with Facebook lead forms. Okay, so now in the trigger event, how about we make it as new lead? That's pretty obvious. And what we're going to do here is first we are going to integrate Facebook lead forms to Pabbly Connect. So that is why I'm just simply going to click on connect. Now, as you can see, my Facebook account is already open. Basically, I have already logged into my Facebook account. So we are going with the new connection, okay? And simply just click on connect with Facebook lead forms. Okay, so as you can see, we have two fields now, page as well as the lead generation form. So as you can see, these are all the pages that is present in my Facebook account. So let me just take you to my pages, and as you can see, these are all the pages that is present in my Facebook account. All the pages that is present here is being reflected here. This is because Facebook is now integrated with Pabbly Connect. Now, out of all these pages, I'm interested in working with a particular page that is 𝗪𝗆𝘆 Online Education. That is the name of my coaching class. Okay, so the associated lead generation form for this particular page are these. So these are all the forms I have for this particular page. Let me show you all these forms. So let me first select the page that is 𝗪𝗆𝘆 Online Education. Let me just click here. Okay, and let me just click on Publishing Tools. So we are just going to take you to the forms, okay, lead generation forms. And here you will find the option that is More Tools. Click here and just click on Instant Forms. So these are the forms we have: 𝗪𝗆𝘆 sign up form, registration form, and new lead form. So the forms that is present here is being simply reflected here. Now I want to work with this particular form, that is registration form. So I'm just going to select that form, that is registration form. Okay, excellent. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click on the form. Okay, I'm just going to then click on test form. So as you can see, this is the same form that we have submitted as John Mark. And what we are going to do here is we are going to enter some different detail. And once this form submission is made in this particular form, what I'm going to do here is when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of the recently created lead. So what I'm going to do here is let me just enter some details. So we have a guy called as Jenny. Okay, JennyMark1234@gmail.com. And Jenny is the first name and the last name is Mark. So this is the phone number. Okay, this is the phone number of Jenny Mark where we'll be sending the WhatsApp message. And of course, this is the date of birth. The city she resides is, let's go with Itarsi. Okay, and this is the street address, 45 Street. Okay, and let me just click on next and submit. So the submission has been made by a person called as Jenny Mark. So Jenny Mark is the newly created lead. So when I go to Pabbly Connect and when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch me the data of the recently created lead. In our case, the recently created lead is Jenny Mark. So when I click on save and send test request, it will show me the details of Jenny Mark. So this is the email address, jennymark1234@gmail.com. This is the full name, this is the phone number, this is of course the date of birth, the city is Itarsi, and this is the street address. So we have got all the details of Jenny Mark. Now, as you can see, this is the phone number where we will be sending the WhatsApp message. Now, before we send the WhatsApp message to this particular phone number, let me just show you how we can do it. Now, we will be sending the WhatsApp message using a software called as 𝗏𝗏. So if you're not familiar with 𝗏𝗏, let me just explain you this way. You cannot send messages directly on WhatsApp. So that is why in this video, I am using an official API of WhatsApp, that is 𝗏𝗏, for sending the WhatsApp messages. Using 𝗏𝗏, you can easily send messages on WhatsApp to your users or to your customers, to your leads or to your students. Okay, so it is actually pretty easy. You go to the action window and you select 𝗏𝗏. Okay, 𝗏𝗏 it is. Okay, so we have selected 𝗏𝗏. Now in the action event, we are going with send template message. Why send template message? we will deal with that later. At the time being, we are just trying to integrate 𝗏𝗏 to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so this is my 𝗏𝗏 account. Okay, so as you can see, this is my 𝗏𝗏 account. And if you're not familiar, it's totally fine because we have an awesome video that will teach you how to log into 𝗏𝗏, how to create your templates and all those necessary things. The link of that video is available in the description box. Okay, so action event is send template message. Just simply click on connect. We are going with the new connection, and here you have to enter the API endpoint as well as the access token. Okay, so where is the API endpoint? Now to get the API endpoint, you have to go to the 𝗏𝗏 account and then you have to figure out the API docs. Okay, so this is where you get the API docs. You click on these three horizontal lines, click here and click on API docs. Okay, so as you can see, this is the access token as well as the API endpoint. So I'm just going to copy this API endpoint. Afterwards, I'm just going to paste it here. So easy. Now we have to enter the access token. We are going to do the same thing again. We are just going to copy the access token. Afterwards, I'm just going to paste it here. So easy. Let me just click on save. Okay, so now we have to enter the WhatsApp number. So as you can see, there are other fields like WhatsApp number, template, broadcast name and custom parameter. We will start with the WhatsApp number. Okay, so let me just show you the WhatsApp number where we will be sending the WhatsApp message. So this is the number. Okay, so we want this detail here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click here, and we have mapped the WhatsApp number. Now it has a very specific instruction. Enter a valid WhatsApp number with country code without the plus sign. So you should not include the plus sign. Okay, so what is the option we have? So we basically have to remove the plus sign. Okay, it is specifically mentioning that you should not include the plus sign. So what I'm going to do here is we are going to remove the plus sign. So in between the trigger window and the action window, I'm going to introduce one more action window. It's very easy. All we have to do is just remove the plus sign. Okay, so in the choose app, we are going to introduce an app called as number formatter. So since phone number is a number, that is why to format the phone number, we have used number formatter by Pabbly. In the action event, just go with the spreadsheet formulas. Simply just click on connect. Okay, now we have to enter the formula. The formula that we are interested is known as substitution. So let me just click full list here. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is using Control F, I'm just going to type substitute. Yeah, so this is the formula that we want. So I'm just going to copy this whole stuff. Afterwards, I'm just going to paste it here. So easy. Now let's enter the bracket. Okay, inside the bracket, we want to enter the phone number that we want to format. This is the one. Okay, now the idea is that I want to remove the plus sign. So to remove the plus sign, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to enter a comma, and after that I'm just going to enter a pair of double quotes. Inside the pair of double quotes, we are going to mention the stuff that we want to remove or substitute. So I want to substitute the plus sign with the blank. Okay, so plus sign it is. Afterwards, I'm just going to mention the stuff that I want to substitute the plus sign with. So we want to substitute the plus sign with empty, okay, or the blank. So that is why inside the pair of double quotes, we have just mentioned it as blank. Complete the bracket. Okay, so we have the number that we want to format, the sign that we want to remove, and the stuff that we want to substitute the plus sign with, that is blank. Okay, so when I click on save and send test request, it will show me the data without the plus sign. So let me just do that. Okay, so this is the response. As you can see, this is the phone number or the WhatsApp number without the plus sign. Now we want this detail here. Okay, here. So what I'm going to do here is, once again, let me just click on connect. Okay, afterwards, let's go with the existing connection, the recent one. Okay, so at the top, you'll find the recent one and simply just click on save. Okay, now we are going to remove this. Afterwards, we are going to the second accordion. Why second accordion? Because as you can see, this is from the second action window. Okay, this action window, number formatted by Pabbly. We want this data. So I'm just going to click here, and we have mapped it. Okay, so we have the WhatsApp number without the plus sign. Okay, so now let's deal with the interesting stuff. So you may know this, or if you don't know this, in 𝗏𝗏, if you are using 𝗏𝗏, you cannot directly just manually type a message and send it on WhatsApp. If you are using 𝗏𝗏, you have to compose a message with the help of a template. So let me just show you the template. Okay, so this is my 𝗏𝗏 account. Okay, and let me just go to broadcast, and in the broadcast you will find template messages. Okay, so as you can see, these are the templates I have. Using all these templates, I have sent very different messages on WhatsApp. So as you can see, the status of these templates is showing us as approved. Now remember this, without getting your template approved by Facebook, you cannot send the WhatsApp message. I repeat this again, without getting your template approved by Facebook, you cannot directly send the WhatsApp message. Now if you're interested to know how to create a template, how to submit the template and also get approval from Facebook, we have an excellent video that will teach you everything from scratch. The link of that video is available in the description box. Okay, so as you can see, these are the templates we have, and all the templates that is present here is being reflected here. Okay, it will be shown in the drop down. This is because 𝗏𝗏 is integrated with Facebook. Now I'm interested in working with a particular template that is known as brochure. So this is a template that I have built. Okay, send brochure. Okay, so this is the template name, send brochure. And let me just show you the template. Okay, so this is the template, and the interesting thing that I have to tell you is that this template is also will be shown here in the drop down. So let us go, and or how about we just search it, send brochure. So this is the template, send brochure. So we have selected the template. Excellent. So what's next? So as you can see, this is the template. Okay, we have hi, and then we have the parameter, the first parameter, that is name. Then we have the second parameter, that is the school name, the third parameter, that is the file name, and then the fourth parameter, that is the website link. So we have the template as well as the parameters. Using the templates as well as the parameter, we had created the message, hi John Mark. So here in place of the parameter, we have John Mark, and in place of this particular thing, that is school name, we have Magnet Brains Education. And furthermore, we have the file name. Okay, we have the file name, and that is why we have this file name, fee structure brochure. And furthermore, we have the link, the website link. So as you can see, this is the website link that has been added. So using this particular template, that is the static part as well as the parameter, we have basically composed this message and sent it to the lead submitter, that is the form submitter, that is John Mark. So what I'm going to do here is, we have selected the template, that is send brochure. Now we are going to deal with the parameters. As I mentioned earlier, we have 4 parameters: name, school name, file name, and at the last, the website link. So observe carefully. For the time being, just ignore broadcast name. Just focus on custom parameters. So I'm just going to copy this whole stuff. Okay, I'm going to paste it here. So easy. Afterwards, we are going to deal with the first parameter, that is the name. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to copy this. Afterwards, I'm just going to remove this parameter. Now as you can see, the parameter name is color, and the value of the color is blue. Imagine if the parameter's name is age, the value would be some number, let's say 23, 46, 58, some value. Then imagine if the parameter name is address, then the value would be some residential address. If the parameter's name is email, then the value would be @gmail.com something. So my point is, if I remove color and if I put the parameter name as name, the value would be the name of the lead submitter. So let me just remove this. Okay, and let me just add the name of the person. In our case, that is Jenny Mark. Okay, excellent. Okay, so now we are going to focus on the second parameter. The second parameter is school name. Okay, so this is the second parameter. So I'm just going to enter a comma. Okay, afterwards, I'm just going to copy this whole stuff. Okay, I'm going to paste it here. So easy. Afterwards, I'm just going to remove this parameter, that is color, and paste the parameter, I'm really sorry. Okay, and I'm just going to copy this whole stuff, that is this parameter, that is school name, and afterwards I'm just going to paste it here. Excellent. So what is the school name, or what is the coaching name? So I'm just going to remove the value. Okay, and I'm just going to add the name of my coaching class, that is Magnet Brains Coaching. Magnet Brains Coaching. Excellent. So once again, I'm just going to enter a comma, and this time we have the link, or the file name. That's the third parameter. Okay, once again we are going to copy this whole stuff. Okay, I'm going to paste it here. So we have 4 parameters, and so that is why we will be doing the same stuff 4 times. I'm just going to copy this. Afterwards, I'm just going to remove this, paste it here, and in the value, let me just remove the value that is blue, and let me just manually type fee structure. Okay, why is that? So it will show something like this. We have attached a detailed free structure browser in PDF file. Excellent. Then we have the last one, that is the website link. So once again, a comma. Okay, this is the last one. Copy this whole stuff, paste it here. Okay, remove the default parameter, that is color, copy the parameter that we want, paste it here, and in the value, what is the website link? So I'm just going to add the website URL, www.magnetbrains.com. Okay, so we have done with the parameters as well as the template. Now let's deal with the broadcast name. So as you can see, let me just take you to my Pabbly account. Now there is something you should know. Now as you can see in this particular template, I have also inserted one particular document, and this is basically this will be the browser that will be read. Okay, so this is the test PDF file, and this is something that while building the template you will have to add. Remember this all things have to be approved by Facebook. Now if you are interested to know how we can build this template, it's very easy. Just locate the link of this video, which is available in the description box. We have an excellent video that will teach you how to build a template and get it approved by Facebook from scratch. Okay, so let us go to the broadcast, and in the broadcast we have the broadcast history. So I'm going to teach you what's the meaning of the broadcast name. So as you can see in the broadcast history, we have a lot of broadcast name. 𝗏𝗍 Fitness Gym, 𝗏𝗏 Fitness Gym, and these are all different broadcast name. So basically many of these customers have received the WhatsApp message, and these are the names of the WhatsApp messages that they have received. Now the importance of creating a very unique broadcast name is because it's very simple. With the help of this broadcast name, you can actually figure out if the message was successful, or it was read, or it was received, or other status like delivered, send, reply. So if I'm going to send this message, you can just figure out if the message was directly sent to the person, and you can actually view all other statistics. So that is why I'm planning to give a very unique broadcast name. So the name of this time I will be giving like message to, okay, and afterwards I'm just going to add the name of the person, message to 𝗏𝙗𝘃. Okay, so we have added the template, that is send browser. We have the WhatsApp number, this is the WhatsApp number, and of course we have at the last the custom parameters. So at this point, to send this message to 𝗏𝙗𝘃, all you have to do is just click on save and send test request. Okay, so as you can see, the response is a positive one, and in a matter of seconds we will be receiving the message. And as you can see, this is the message that 𝗏𝙗𝘃 has received. Hi 𝗏𝙗𝘃, thank you for showing your interest in Magnet Brains coaching. We have attached a detailed fee structure brochure in the PDF. Okay, if you remember, this was the parameter, this was the second parameter, this was the third parameter, and at the last we have the fourth parameter. Okay, so using all these parameters as well as the template, you have composed the message. If 𝗏𝙗𝘃 is interested, she is just going to click on this link, and here we have, just imagine, we have added the PDF of the brochure of the free structure. Excellent. So let me just take you to Bharti once again, and in the broadcast history, let me just refresh broadcast history, and you will understand what's the purpose of the broadcast name, message to 𝗏𝙗𝘃. And as you can see, it has been successfully delivered, at the same time it has been read. So you have a perspective that this message was definitely sent to 𝗏𝙗𝘃. Excellent. So what's next? Now that this message has been sent, it basically means that we have a successful integration between Facebook lead ad forms as well as WhatsApp. Now before you leave, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So first, you have integrated Facebook lead ad forms to Pabbly Connect, and then you have used the number formatter to remove the plus sign. In our case, we basically substituted it with a blank. Afterwards, you have introduced 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Why 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏? We want to send the WhatsApp message using the software called as 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. So we have a perfect flow of data between Facebook lead ad form and 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Not just these apps, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business with help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, please contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Also, you can ask questions on forum.pabbly.com. Also, if you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. It will really motivate us to make more videos for you. Thank you.